We're here at South by Southwest with Miss Adam Cohen. Adam, how are you going?
Very, very good.
We were just talking about the South by experience. It's pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But
I spent it all, man. I spent it all off camera. I can't do it again.
Yeah, no. But it's been, you know, the actual shows themselves have gone quite well for you.
Beautiful. It's amazing that you can be surrounded by this much noise and people seeking attention, like universally, psychically, and have anyone lend you any attention whatsoever.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Especially when it goes well.
There you go. And you're out here. You've got your first album out in quite a while. Your last album was a French language album. And so, what got you back in the game, I suppose, after taking some time off?
Well, I made a band record with my band.
Yep.
And we toured extensively and
had a couple of singles that did quite well.
A couple of singles that did really well. And participating in the whole rock and roll lifestyle. The green rooms, the women, the booze, the parties. Welcome to Austin.
Yes.
And to make a long story short, what I realized when I got dropped was that I hadn't left anything that I felt exonerated myself of my family name. And so I just wanted to try to have the courage to record some songs that, if they were not consulted at all, they would satisfy me. And they would make, my father proud, my family proud. Just leave something that was good instead of trying to be successful, trying to be good. It's a beautiful feeling when you get there. And it's like, if this works, great. If it doesn't work, that's okay too.
And it's called, the new album is called Like a Man, is that right?
It's called Like a Man.
And can you tell us a bit about putting this album together? It obviously sounds like something you're very, very proud of.
I was sitting at the dinner table with my father to my left and my son to my right, and that light bulb that goes off went off. And I realized, oh my God, I have a responsibility. And I am gonna take all of these songs that I didn't have the courage to record, that I hid from everybody because they were too much or not enough, like all the songs of my old man. And I'm gonna record them, and I'm gonna do my absolute best, and I'm gonna play and sing at the same time, and I'm gonna have no artifice whatsoever. And it's my proudest achievement. My proudest achievement. Not anyone else's criteria perhaps, but mine. And I'd never been preoccupied with that before until this.
And so I suppose that's what really sounds like changed over the years between albums. Just the focus.
Yeah. And I think that chasing the head nod factor and the toe tap factor and money and success and validation, there's nothing wrong with it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's got to a place where enough white hair starts poking out of your chin, and you start getting a little belly. You want to do something that means something to you.
That sort of idea of that legacy and something to be proud of for everyone.
And not even a legacy, We all want to feel desirable. We all want, whether you're a chair, furniture salesman, or a donut salesman, you do want to make a living, and if you have a certain wares, you want to peddle those wares. But my preoccupation is not chart topping or jet set or any of those. My preoccupation is, can I be good? Can I touch people the way music touched me?
And you've had, over the years, you've been dropped and picked up, and you've been through the whole experience.
Tucked into bed.
Yes, you've been through that experience.
Kissed and coddled.
By everyone. And I mean, it's, so many bands go through that exact same, so many artists go through that exact same experience. And what advice would you give to people coming into the industry and looking for that attention? Because there just seems to be so many, but also so few ways to get it these days.
It's biblical. It's biblical. In the Bible it says, know thyself. And I remember when I got signed very early on, a couple of my peers really, really knew who they were. I knew who I wanted to be. They knew who they were. And the distinction is enormous. So the advice I would have is, if you've got a spark, if you've got a vision, if you've got a lexicon, grab it, chase it, be a pit bull at the sleeve of that vision and of that notion. you can get seduced by many other things, the artifice, the glamour, but in a way, less and less. I think the collapse of the music business is really good for art. Because people might actually sort of lean towards, well, what can I do that's going to mean something, rather than what can I do that's going to gain something.
And you are a man of the arts. I know that you spend a lot of time showing your father's artwork around the world and things like that over the years. Is art just seems to be very, you know, not just music, but art in general seems very, very important to you.
Yeah. I mean, filet mignon is pretty important to me.
Yes, indeed.
Hot bread and butter is pretty important to me. I mean, I don't place it on some sort of magic pedestal, you know. I like being moved, whether that's by a hip-hop beat or by a burger at 4 in the morning.
Yes, on the dirty streets of Paris.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I think that there's something sort of pretentious that I shy away from when, you know, you talk about art with a capital A.
Yeah. Fair enough. And in Australia, we can get Like a Man on iTunes. I imagine it's.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, Australia. I've never been to Australia.
Well, are we going to get you down there?
Would you?
Yes, please. Come to Australia.
I would love that.
We'll start.
I want to go to Melbourne.
Yes, it's beautiful, beautiful city.
I know that that's going to antagonize people in Sydney, apparently.
It will, but I'm from Sydney.
I want to go to Sydney too, but I want to go to Melbourne. Apparently, lots of Greek food, Italian food,
Thai food,
people with like a little bit of caramelly skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm into that.
No, you'd love it. It's a very European city.
I want to go. I want to go.
Absolutely fabulous. Well, we hope to see you down in Australia sometime soon.
Thank you, man.
Buy his album on iTunes.
Hi, folks. Buy my record if you care to. Otherwise, hopefully I'll come to Australia and have a chance to convince you in person.